family farm.
Spell it out here, because I know you're probably not going to know how to spell this. So you are big on Instagram.
Yes.
And you just started a YouTube channel. And his claim to fame is he is a John Deere combine engineer.
Yep, John Deere combine engineer, but our farm back at home, we actually run case equipment. So I get kind of like a unique perspective where I get to see what green's, what's good about green, but I also get to experience what's good about red.
And he has a unique perspective of being both a techie and a redneck.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He's a techie redneck.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we farm in eastern Iowa. We have 800 head of cattle and about 2,500 acres that we farm corn and soybeans mainly, and then hay and oats as well for bedding.
Good. And how long has your YouTube channel been running?
Since April. Since April. We just passed 5,500 subscribers not too long ago. So
oh, excellent.
I don't. It's unbelievable what's happening in the last year. So I can't.
So you guys be sure to check him out. He's out in Ryan's area. Similar sort of operation as Ryan, and with a unique perspective on farming equipment.
It was nice meeting you, Suzanne. At home, so I don't have any of the branding or anything like that.
I've already beat him up a couple times about
you?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like
she's
a
got the
half-hour
cowboy
lecture,
hat.
she was just like.
Yeah, so you gotta be like recognizable.
I can recognize her, you know. When I walk by, I was like, I think that's.
around cameras.
Yeah, we all are.
What's your first name?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. Suzanne?
Yes.
Okay.
And I know your name.
Yeah, Nick. I used to have, I never hear you say your. Maybe you do. I don't know if I didn't catch it.
I don't know. I'm just like,
Never
just the girl that's farming.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's hilarious.
I love the setup. So I literally ordered that exact same setup for my GoPro.
Did you?
I broke the tab off mine trying to get it off. Oh no. But I was planning on getting it up.
True farmer made setup with the whole.
That's exactly.
I just found a chrome piece that was on our
nice.
shelf, and I just screwed in the top. And the plastic piece that comes with these mics are so cheesy, they break all the
that's
time.
funny.
So I just used some plumber's tape wrapped around. It's.
Well, you know that.
But the thing with these directional mics is, you know, they're really good like this.
Yep.
But if I'm behind, like, so how's your day?
It
No one
doesn't
hears
pick
me.
it up. Yeah.
So
Yep.
what I do is I'll stop for a second, then I flip that around, and then I talk, and then I edit that flip out, you know, and then go back. And then so
That's actually, I want to say your editing skills are.
I don't know.
pretty good.
It's just been
Yeah,
trial
he
and
was
error.
the king of power director.
That's all.
I'm actually Adobe Premiere now.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah.
It's just not on the caliber of
Right.
Adobe.
It's not.
It's good
It
stuff.
has a lot of good stuff to get you thinking about what you want to do.
It's
But
slow, it's bloated.
yeah.
Adobe's just like butter.
Bam, it's done. Like saving the video, it's like boom. I'm like, what? It's done. I don't have to wait 2 hours.
Oh, and it's like the file size. I had a 20-minute video and it was like, I think 1,500 megabytes or like 1.5 gigs. And
Yep.
Power Director would probably be like 10, 11 gigs.
Wait.
Sound guard cab.
Okay.
No, I think you're up next.
I'll film this, yeah.
Is it like the stuff you sent me in the mail?
What did I send you in the mail? I don't know. Oh, the roadkill.
Yeah, it was when you got that.
No, it's not roadkill. There's a couple left, so you have to pull it open really hard.
This is cool. Ah,
That's. You can't baby that.
I'm
You gotta
careful.
open it.
I had a brother and a sister growing up, so I have to expect these things. I'm always taught to open it.
Yeah, that's right.
You didn't hear that?
No, I didn't. I tuned things out.
She threw it. She's like, wow. Well, I threw it too. That's like the third time it's gone flying. It's plain chocolate.
He's like, oh, you want some chocolate? I said, no, I just had those kisses. I'm a little inside. Is he gonna scare me? No.
Not at all. No.
So how you doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Doing good. You've been kicking around. I heard you guys came in at 3 a.m.
Yep. It was a long night. Drove 7 hours. Well, it was supposed to be a 7-hour drive, but by the time we stopped and got fuel and everything,
Food and little mini naps.
how long of a drive was it for you?
It was 6 hours. Well, technically 7 because I said 6 and 50 minutes, so that's 7 hours. So,
What part of Michigan is that? The central part?
like mid-central area of Michigan. Yeah. So it's just a highway straight down. It's not bad. You guys are probably a little more around Chicago and dipping down and
We
Yeah.
went to Peoria last night. You
Oh,
want to know
okay.
why? Because when we were planning the trip, I'm like, oh, like our route's gonna take us through Chicago. She's like, oh, the secondary route goes through Peoria. That's the capital of Illinois. I want to go see the Illinois Capitol. I've never been there before.
State Capitol.
We got to Peoria and we're like passing through it. I'm like,
That's
Jamie, I don't think this is the Capitol.
No, I was like, it's Springfield.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's just like Springfield. I'm like, I thought Peoria didn't sound right. I'm just like,
you're supposed to know this. You're a teacher.
Oh my God, I don't know what I was thinking. But we got to see Peoria.
I was
pretty
surprised at how
boring.
nice it looked. I was always told Peoria is like the greatest.
Well, hey, did you find the present I left you?
okay, yeah, I'm like, I looked back. I don't know when you dropped it off, but.
Don't tell me it's like a raccoon or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, what the heck? So, I just like.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to your people, but it was nice to see you again.
Let's go see you again, too.
Have fun. Have fun, Jamie.
It was a pleasure.
See you.
Enjoy your day off.
Yeah, play more tricks on people.
All right, so I've met another subscriber that says,
Andy Detweiler.
and what is unique about you, Andy?
I do not have arms.
And what is your story? Because he started telling me this, I'm like, all right, you guys are gonna really want to hear this. And he just started a YouTube channel too. And what's your YouTube channel?
Harmless Farmer.
Harmless Farmer. All right, so tell me your story.
In July 18th of 1972, I reached into the auger hopper for a sample of grain, and I went right on in, and it took both my arms off. And ever since then, I've been doing everything with my feet. Eating, driving, farming, all of it.
So you farm without arms.
Yes.
And you have all this on your YouTube channel.
I haven't given my story yet on my YouTube channel. So you.
But it
you got
shows
the
you driving
exclusive
with
so
your
far.
feet.
Oh yeah, driving the semi, pickups, tractors, grain cart, all that.
See, this is pretty interesting. Now, he said that he lost his arms when he was 2 years old, so he's gotten used to living like this. It wasn't like he just lost his arms like 10 years ago.
Exactly.
He's grown up this way, so he's learned it from a very young age how to overcome. And you know, I know a lot of you guys will be like, you need to be careful, this is a good example. And so I almost lost my thumb over summer. I still have the scar on my nail, which will probably always be there, my nail scar.
You know what I say to that? I wish I had a thumb, please. You can take that out of me.
So go check out his stuff. I have not seen him. I will go check him out too. But I think, you know, subscribing and watching his story. I mean, if you really want a farmer overcoming the odds, I mean, okay, all of us farmers complain about everything. You know what? We have no arm to stand against compared to this guy. He literally has no arms. I mean, I think I'm looking forward to watching this, and I think he's got some really cool stuff he can put out. So I want you guys to go over there and check him out. Leave some comments, some positive feedback. Tell him what you want to see. And he's kind of nervous about what might freak people out. So the more feedback you guys can give him, the better he can make his channel. So let's make this happen.
Thank you.
Alright guys, I am here with another special guest. Today, right now, we have
Mike Less, or AKA Farmhand Mike. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram just by, like I said, Mike Less, aka Farmhand Mike. Or on Instagram, I'm strictly Farmhand Mike. Anyways, we're here at the show today working a Versatile display. Of course, as many of you know, I'm a service rep with Versatile and run social media as a hobby on here. So do you want to walk around and take a tour of the machinery, what we're showing today?
Sure, you can tell me about some of these. You have some monster tractors here.
Yep, so here at the show, Versatile, we brought three pieces. We got the Versatile Delta Track 570. This is our next to the biggest tractor. We have one size bigger than this.
Oh,
and
gracious.
we're also showing one of
This
our
is
front
a
wheel
beast.
assist tractors here. This is the Versatile 265. We got 5 different models here. And behind us, we have one of the new Fury high-speed discs. This is the 30-foot model. We also offer this in a 25 and up to 40-foot models.
Wow. This is pretty. I mean, you got to have some serious horsepower to haul this puppy.
Yes.
But now, your farming is in Kentucky, right?
I live in Ohio.
Oh, you're Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Some people get me confused with Big Tractor Power for some reason. Big Tractor Power is a good friend of mine, but he lives in Kentucky. A lot of his videos are out of Western Kentucky. I live in Ohio. Of course, I travel all over the country for Versatile, and I do a lot of videos in the evenings and stuff, so you might find me doing a video in about every state where there's farming and other countries sometimes even. So, yep. And then, of course, Versatile, and then I got some neighboring farms I help. So once in a while, you catch me in a video driving a green tractor.
Well, awesome. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck with your channel, too.
Thanks.
All right, guys. So we've been flowing around, and we ran into Tractor Time with Tim.
Hey!
At the John Deere display.
Hey, that's a great place to be.
Well, yeah, and you've got this green frog on your shirt. What is that?
It's not a frog. Now, see, that's our problem. Our logo is horrible. People think we're doing bad things to a frog, and that's not what's going on. It's a John Deere tractor. His bucket is smiling.
You're not riding a frog. It's okay. All right, so tell me a little bit more about your channel. Sorry, now I'm picturing that. Okay.
We keep our channel PG or better. So, you know, we don't talk about that kind of stuff on our...
No animal cruelty on the channel.
No animal cruelty.
Don't want the
well, we did
people.
run over a snake once.
Oh.
But our viewers said that was horrible. Yeah, it's a family-centered channel. We have my wife, my daughter on there all the time. We focus on what you can do outdoors as a family and how you can have fun doing it. Even real work, but it can be fun. And we got this little tractor. Didn't need it at all. We had a half an acre. We did no use whatsoever for a tractor, but we got one. And since then, we've found tons of uses for it.
Okay.
We finally we ran out of work on our own property, so we started doing work for other people. And we found that the people that wanted to do DIY work but didn't quite have enough equipment are just incredible people. I mean, you know, you meet a lot of people in the world that aren't the nicest people, but not people that want to do their own work on their own property. They're just genuine, great people. And so it's been so much fun.
So you go into other people's property and show them how to do stuff?
Well, we help them with portions of a project. They might have a drainage project. They buy all the equipment. They need help digging the trench. They tried it. It was just too much work for them. Well, we can dig with our little backhoe. Or maybe it's leveling their yard. Or, you know, they do the seeding portion. And we don't say, look, it's all or nothing. We'll help you do whatever you want to do.
So you've got the whole perspective of this smaller, personal size tractor.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys would look at our tractor and say, that's not a tractor.
But it has a massive use, and you do see a rise in popularity and demand for those because people do want to be able to work their own stuff. They might not want or be able to have 10 acres. They might have 1 or 2 acres.
Exactly.
And so a smaller tractor is excellent in that feature.
Yeah, you can get one of these little guys with a loader and a mower deck for $16,000. I mean, it really isn't much, and it has a PTO, it has a 3-point hitch, it has the loader. It's got all the features of a huge tractor in a compact space, but it will do it, and it does it well, and it sure beats a shovel. That's one of our favorite phrases. It really does. Hey, if you like family entertainment, you know, nothing to do with frogs or anything, come on over to our channel. We'd love to see you. It's not a typical farm channel. It's not ag-centered. It's more of a suburban type scenario. And we really appreciate Suzanne from WTFarm Girl stopping by today. And thank you, and subscribe to her channel. It's great.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of fun out here, guys. If you have not been to the Kentucky National Farm Machinery Show, try it next year. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of great people, and you never know who you're going to run into.
Yeah, and it's free.
Be sure to check them out. Take care, guys. Love you. Hey, guys, make sure you're subscribed and have your bell turned on, so that way you can stay tuned for the next exciting episodes of the Kentucky National Farm Machinery Show 2019. Upcoming episodes to look forward to are the prank gone wrong on Ryan from How Farms Work, as well as other overviews of some of the machines seen at the show, and a couple little fun interviews with some of the guests we found. And of course, more pranks. So stay tuned and look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care. Bye.